あとは、これ録音か。録音じゃなくて、アイテムあるかな？
I don't want to take this
ダ
with
メ
me.
ね。時計。この時計も何かできっといじるんだと思うんですよね。
There's something funny about that
ずっ
clock.
と言ってるもんね。変だな、変だなって。で、TV。
There's a brown tube inside
さっき
the
と一緒
kennel.
かな？そうね。で、この子には話しかけることもできないのよ
He's back.
ね。トランス状態。ホタル。ホタル。
Locked.
ダ
Locked.
メだね。鍵がかかっている。この二人じゃないんだな。他に人いる？コンテナの方に行ってもさ、いないんだよね、誰も。となると、でもほんとこのページしかうろつけないので、さっきの景品で誰か増えてたりしないかな？こっちに移動してるみたいなね。ちょっと行ってみよう。他に行ける場所がない。何かありま、なんか、強そう。はじめまして。登山家の人かな？
Nice evening for a walk, isn't it?
Eerie.
There's something in the air. Can you smell it? Spruces.
Spruces, firs, pines. I was always bad at telling conifers apart.
Where spruces prickle, firs just tickle.
Fir? That's Tanne in German. Just like my name. Never thought about it.
Why? What's your name?
Tannhauser.
We'd pronounce it Tannhäuser with
タンホイザ
German roots?
Yes, my grandpa.
ー。タバコすぐポイ捨てするんだよな。この人なんでダンベル持ってここにいるの？
These things on the ground. We call them fir cones. As a matter of fact, though, they're actually spruce cones. Did you know that?
What do you mean, actually?
Well, fir cones come to pieces when they fall off the trees. Spruce cones stay intact. Some things. You have to see them. You're from around these parts?
No, just visiting. Getting accustomed to it, I guess.
Me neither. I come here for the beautiful view.
なんか会話が終わるたんびにポイ捨てするんですよね。でも内容がさ、変わってるんだよな。また火つけんだ。
No
知ってます
thanks.
ね。
I quit.
The climate makes me
や
feel
め
a
たん
lot
だ、偉
better.
い。
That's for sure.
終わってるなぁ。だけど話が変わって、これ録音か。ビューってどんどんいっちゃうんだけど。この人、いた？さっきの景品のところ
So
に。
what are you doing up here, all on your own? Fed up with all the hurly-burly down there?
I just like traveling. Always on the road, hiking and all that.
なんか出てきた。じゃあ上から行こうか。
So you're taking a break?
Oh, I lost my hiking boots. They just slipped over the railing. And now they're gone. If you ask me, we are really all in the same vast backyard. All this madness. Looking for some kind of meaning. Anything at all.
ハイキングブーツなくしたって言ってるってことはさ、これこの人の勝手に取って景品にしてるわけじゃない？もしかして。地元の人たちのことは知ってる？
What about the locals? Do you know them?
Most of them. I'm actually visiting this place
あ、
every
そうなん
year.
だ。
Why?
毎年来てるんだ。じゃあ、ラザラスさんのこと聞いてみる？
You know a man called Lazarus Tuft?
Yes, I do. Fascinating man. He absolutely crushed me at Doppelkopf once. No one knows for sure where he came from and what he's doing here. Legend says he bought the old mansion in the woods off of his Doppelkopf millions. He rarely ever visits town. Hardly surprising the way folks keep talking around here. Anyway, let them talk. That's my position.
やっぱ毎年来てると知り合うようになる感じなんですかね。ちょっとこれ聞いてみよう。景品くじのところで君を見たよ。
I saw you down there at the raffle.
Yes, I tried my luck.
Did you win?
Just a snuff box.
タバ
Such a
コ。
letdown. I've sworn off the devil's dealings. You?
I'm in possession of a pair of hiking boots. Didn't you say you lost yours?
Yes, indeed. I'd exchange anything from my inventory for a new pair of hiking boots. Would you trade with me by chance? Your hiking boots in exchange for my snuff tobacco.
確かにこの女の人、左足がなんか靴下なのかな？本当に靴がないよね。どうぞ。
Fair enough.
Oh, thank you. How nice. And they're a perfect fit too.
サイズぴったりなんだ。じゃあ最後これかな？
Sounds a bit like you're going through a life crisis.
Oh no. Quite the opposite is true. I gained insight. That's what I did. Insight. Exactly. That's it.
となると、
I've got to go.
Okay. Have a nice evening. Thanks again.
ポイ捨てするな
You're welcome.
よ。
Finally, I can make off again. I can hear the call of the wild. Farewell.
Farewell.
また捨ててる。もうほんと今じゃもうとんでもない話だからね、本当にあなた。いいね、自然が私を呼んでるか。彼女を探すのはね、もう毎年ここで会えない限り難しそうですね。ほんとダンベル持って山歩くって相当よね。まあでも鍛えてるんだろうな、きっと。歩くだけで鍛えられそうだけどね。さあさあさあさあ。靴と、紙タバコなんかタバコ鍵タバコかななんか交換できたんですけども、そうなるとあともう一人よね。おじいちゃんやって、あと、この人ぐらいじゃない？あ、アイテムマークが出てる。はいはいはい。
About the raffle, did you win?
Arr, just this voucher for a boat trip. Man, I hate water. You?
I won this.
Is that snuff tobacco? Oh man!
おー、なん
I
となん
love
と。
snuff tobacco. Would you like to make a deal?
What do you have in mind?
Would you like to have the voucher in exchange? You know, the one for the boat trip on that lovely lake. That's what I got at the raffle tonight.
That's from the local boat rental.
Yes. Do you want it?
いや、これは交換しましょ
Okay, let's make it so.
All right. Deal.
う。交換したのかな？すごいね。タバコの話になっとったらすごい元気になってましたけど、これで私は船に乗る必要があるのかな？お互いウィンウィンでいいですね。まあ、水が嫌いでね、ボートの券もらっても、人がいらっしゃるし、あら？これキツネ？てかなんかいろいろなものが復活している。ね、ちょっと見てみようか。浮き輪かな？てかひっくり返ってないボ
A
ート。
swimming animal in the shape of the flying dinosaur, Pteranodon.
これ壊れてるよね。もう沈没してるように見えるんだけど。乗せてもらえないのでは？
It doesn't look all too seaworthy.
そうだ
There's a leak in the
ね。
bow, and the paddle wheel seems to be missing.
いやー、とんでもない災難ですが、もう話しかけてちょっとこれ渡してみようか。多分断られると思いますよ。この状況じゃ。でも断られたらアイスクリームぐらい買っていきたいね。どうも。
I won this voucher in the raffle.
I know.
How can you know?
Yeah, my sister told me. She's hosting the
Anne?
raffle booth tonight.
Who would have thought?
あー。知ってるわよって、乗せ
Hey,
て。
sweetheart.
Good evening.
これだね。
About the paddle boat over there? It doesn't seem particularly seaworthy.
Why? What's wrong with it?
I think it has a leak. The paddle wheel isn't in good condition either, if you ask me.
Oh my. You see, I'm afraid it's the last of its kind. Its friends are already lined up at the dry dock. Do you think you could help me fix it? I can't really leave my post
あ
right
あ、今度
now.
直さなきゃいけないのか。
I'll
ってい
have
う
a
か、
look
こ
at
こに
it.
あったさ、キツネちゃんを下ろすときに使ったボートはどこに行っちゃったんですかね。
Sorry about the pedal boat. You were really looking forward to this, right?
楽しみにしてたよ。
To be honest, yeah, I was.
I'm gonna write you a voucher for a whole weekend during the next season, okay?
But I don't even know if I'll ever return.
こっち聞いたんで、じゃあこれかな。動物の浮き輪はいくら？
How much for the swimming animals?
Oh, just pick one. The season is over, and I have a gut feeling dinosaurs will be out of fashion next year anyway. My bet is on...
もらえるのこれ。じゃあ、地球外生命体。
Extraterrestrials.
Maybe, yeah. Hmm?
終わった。
I'll be leaving then.
これ直さなくちゃいけないのかな。でもアイテムが、なんか持ってるよ。そういえばホテルどうするんだろうね。誰にプレゼントするんだろう。 そしてこれは何だっけ？何のアイテムを持ってるんだ私。
This should fix the leak.
治ったのこれ。
It doesn't look all too seaworthy. I already fixed the leak,
水漏れは直し
but
た
it
んだ。
has no paddle wheel.
ああ、これは何かまたアイテムを取ってこないといけないのかな？これはめればいいんじゃない？このぐるぐるなってるやつ。浮き輪ですよね、多分ね。これを、取りましたね。そしてここにくっつける。これでオリジナル
It's
の。
much too cold to go for a swim right now.
泳ぐには寒すぎる？直すんじゃないの？
It's much too cold to go for a swim right now.
使う場所が違うのかしらね。もう一回話しかけてみる？一応治ったんですけど、みたいな。
Hey,
水漏れ
sweetheart.
は止まったんですけ
Good
ど。
evening.
もうそれではしかないわ。進めないと。悲しいなぁ。バス停の方来ても意味ないもんなぁ。ここに、また電気チカチカしてるから蹴る？蹴ったとて、もうホタル取ってるもんね。
A swarm of fireflies is gathering around the broken
そうだ
street.
ね。
Maybe they think it's their god. I wonder what it's like to be a firefly.
意味がないですよね。あと、この木、松の木とか、いじれないかな？あれ？松の木の中入ってたのこれ。ここどこ？さっきのリスちゃんを追いかけてきたのか。すんごいゴミだらけ。先にメモ見よう。何ここ？
Keep out. Packets and groceries delivery. Whistle 2 times, leave delivery on doormat, and exit the area. No advertisements.
口笛を2回鳴らし、ここアイテムあるんじゃない？録音しとこう。
Beverly, my image of this innocent place has been tainted. I found a trash dump right in the middle of these woods, probably long established by the locals. The question arises, who would sink so low?
いやー、これなんとかしないとどんどん多分ゴミ増えてっちゃうと思うんだよね。こういうの放置しとくと。何これ？クロス参加。ロープが降りてきてる。待って、先にこれちょっと、ここで笛使ってみよう。選べるので。これカラス呼んでるだけか。カラス来ちゃった。怖すぎる。どうすんの？カラス捕まえるとか、そういうことじゃなく。なんか矢印出てるけど。これ戻っちゃうか。間違えた。カラスを呼ぶのかな？呼んで、さらに呼んでみたいな。もう一回いける？この木触ると反対側いけたんですね。さっきいけなかった気がしたんだけどね。なんかまた最初からやり直し系か？じゃあ今度別の曲にしよう。紐が降りてきた。触ってみましょうか、紐。あんのかな？ピンピンって。登ってゆく。すごいパワーだよ、この物理学者さんは。ツリーハウス。かわいい。誰かのツリーハウスなんだ、ここ。いいね。ちょっとこれ座れる？座って景色見るとか。
The perfect spot for a bench.
誰がいるんだろう？子供ちゃん？誰？大人だ。おしゃれー。謎の人物の隠れ家発見。頭にさ、アルミ巻いてる？もしかし
This
て。
is private property, and you're obviously on my turf. This time, boy, you've chosen the wrong neighborhood.
怒ってるな。暴力は必要ない。このマッサージ棒を売ってるんです。持ってないからな。悪気はなかったんです。
Forgive me, I didn't mean to disturb.
Didn't you read the sign?
入るな。立ち入り禁止。どうしようかな。夕食までには家に帰らないと。
I have to be home in time for supper.
Very funny. You're one of them. I know. Confess.
One of them? Oh no, not again. Okay, I'll tell you once and for all, I'm not an alien. I don't care what you believe.
A what? An alien? Now you think you've been clever, don't you?
No, sir. And just in case you want me to take part in any tests, let me tell you.
You government guys are getting more and more annoying.
Wait, government guys?
I already told you guys last time. Not on my watch. Name and rank soldier. You're with the CIA, BND, HVA, FBI, NSA? Spit it out!
どういうこと？あの施設の人ではなさそうですね。でも何かから逃げてるんだな。正直に言おう。
Name's Tannhauser. I'm a quantum physicist on vacation.
Liar! That's ridiculous! You better tell me the truth, or else! Say something!
信じてもらえないんだな。いい帽子ですね。ここは空気が薄いみたいだ。いい帽子ですね。
Nice hat.
Okay, I guess you're right. The quality of your lies doesn't imply a higher intelligence at work. Quite the opposite, in fact. So, what are you doing here anyway? The truth this time, the whole story!
この人が勝手に興奮してるだけなんだ
It
け
all
ど
began
ね。
a few weeks ago when I got this notification that said I won a trip to Europe. I was stunned, but Aunt Lottie gave her blessings. A prize like this should not be forfeited, she said. I might even be able to discover some distant relatives. Also that I deserved a break. She only wished for me to return safe and sound. So after a brief visit to Berlin, I began my journey.
お？主人公の過去の回想になるのかな？あ、違った。だいぶ長く話したんだ。
Interesting story. I mean, it's ridiculous, but I'm inclined to believe you. Now, about the part with the Millennium Cooperative. I always had the impression that something wasn't quite right with them.
Well then, bye.
Feel free to visit me anytime. We can go into all the details. Name's Lessing, by the way.
レッシングさんっていう名前なんだね。キツネちゃんかわい
What's with
い
your。squirrel?
あ、リスか。
That's Drowsy. He's me friend. Sleepy fella.
自然の動物と普通に仲良くなれるってすごいけどね。これ何？電力発電みたいな。取っちゃったよ。すいませんね。いただいちゃって勝手に。急に暗くなっちゃったけど何も起こらないでくれるんだね。優しい人。
I'd rather not sniff around. Self-defense.
いやもう風車取っただけでも結構なことよ。電気ないけど、ほんと申し訳ありません。
This light bulb is wind-powered. 100% clean energy.
これで終わりかな？自分のことは自分でやってるおじちゃんなんだろうね。隠れ家っていうか家かなもし
Special
かした
Agent
ら。
Hans Tannhauser. I'm with the FBI.
Very funny.
FBI とかって言ってるけど。一番上から聞いていこう。
What do you know about the Millennium Cooperative?
I know they're a bunch of powerful people. A secret society, like the Freemasons or the Illuminati. They're directing from the shadows, globally, playing governments like puppets on strings. They surely built something fishy up there in the mountains. I always knew it.
あの施設のことだよね。じゃあ次、サターンポータル。
Ever heard the term Saturn portal?
Of course. In theory, the Saturn portal describes a kind of interdimensional opening, a gate to the stars, like a crossroads or a junction in space-time.
That sounds familiar.
この人も一緒に来てもらった方がいいんじゃないの？